Welcome to the How to Install a Lead Generation Funnel System brought to you by Strategix Marketing. Well, good day, everybody. Neil Richmond here with Strategix Marketing for part 4 of our series on how to install a lead generation funnel system into your website, into your business to generate more leads. So you've created that signature ebook. You've got that drip email campaign. You've created all of these elements now that you just got to get in front of people. So step 4 in the process is to let your visitors know what you've got. I can't tell you how many times I've had to go digging through a website to find some gold that they have to offer. It's tucked away on a page here or there or somewhere else, and most people just, quite frankly, will not go digging. So you have to present it up front as high profile as you can so people know exactly what you have to offer and what you can do about it. So I'm going to share with you 3 different tools that I use that potentially could be, one of those could fit well for you. And the idea here is obviously some of these work with WordPress. The one I'm going to show you first can be used without WordPress. So long as you have control of your site, you don't need WordPress for that. And then I'm going to show you a third option. Let's say you have no control over your website whatsoever, of a solution of what you can do. Remember, the goal here now is to put it in front of your audience. We'll talk more about promoting it in the last step, in step 5 in our series. But the goal right now is how can you get it in front of your audience so they can see it and respond to it. So the first thing I want to show you is a tool called Sumo, sumo.me. It is a free tool that you can use, and this is one you can use with WordPress or without. And you'll see here on the screen the sidebar of tools that are available. It has some great social sharing tools there. And then they have a number of different tools that you can use to engage your audience. So in this case, you can use the scroll box or the list builder, but this will put a pop-up on your screen. And I've talked about this one before. I've shown you this one before, but this is what this one does. And this one here, if we go to a preview, they've moved everything around on me. There we go. I should have preview available. Where'd it go? All right, maybe we'll go back up here to design. This is a very simple pop-up that will tell people that I'm just going for the newsletter here, but this one will allow us to look at any number of different options. But a simple headline, what they will get, what you're offering for them, and then a chance for them to opt in. This tool is really simple to use. The only thing that you'll need is to be able to connect it to a service so that you can tie the subscriber into your drip campaign that you've set up. And so again, using ActiveCampaign is the one that I prefer, and that's connected automatically. If not, you're able to put in code that your email service provider gives you. You can put the code right in here, and that will tie the two together. And then you can set rules for how this shows up. I've set it to be, in this case, a smart form that knows who you are and won't show up again for a month after you've seen it. So I'm not going to keep throwing it up at you. But I want to show you there's some other ways you can go about doing this to be a little more subtle about it. Another one would be a sidebar inside your site. So here is Discover the 7 Essential Steps to Marketing Success with our free ebook. Here's a picture of it, a little more of a description, and an opt-in right there, tied right in and gets people plugged right into where you want them to go. Here's another version that you can do, and that is at the end of a post. So here's a post where I'm recommending a book by Joe Paluzzi, and at the bottom of it is automatically set up a chance for them to subscribe and get the free ebook. So I'm providing a lot of different ways for people to engage, but that's the whole idea with generating leads through this funnel. You've provided great content. If it matches with your audience, they're going to see it and potentially want to opt in, and that's what you want them to think through. So the first tool, as I shared with you, is called sumo.me, and there's a lot of great things that come with that. The second one is called Thrive Leads, thrivethemes.com, and Thrive Leads is a plugin for WordPress that allows you to create opt-ins for any number of things, including your ebook. And so here, if we look at the post footer that I showed you at the end of the post there, I'm going to take you straight to what the design looks like. And you can see how you can create that. That's what's at the bottom of the post. And this tool automatically inserts that at the end of every post, which is very awesome indeed. And you can change all the wording around, and then you connect it through here through to your autoresponder, your email service provider, being right there. I've popped the code in there, and it gives me all the fields. So that's a great way to do it. But the point is, you've got to let people know what you've got available. So I know some of you are saying, well, that's all well and good, Neil, but I don't have a website, or I can't control my website at all. And so what can I do? Well, I would suggest then that you should, if you don't, have a Facebook page, and that you use the ability to create a custom section in your Facebook page custom page to drive people to. And so you can link straight to this page in your posts and your tweets and your different things like that, and you can create a subscribe, and most of the email service providers now are providing an option to plug in and connect with Facebook. The one thing I'm missing here on this one, I just wanted to show you what that looked like, but the one thing I'm missing here is really a more explanation at top on what they're getting and why they would opt in, et cetera, et cetera. So there's a number of ways of getting what you've now created in front of your audience. And the last step that we'll deal with next is, how then do I tell everybody about it? How do I drive people to it so they can opt in? And then really, what do I keep doing after they've opted in to keep them engaged?